Imagine being trapped in complete darkness, unable to move, with no food, no water, and no way to call for help. This was the horrifying reality for Evans Monsignac, who survived one of the most extraordinary ordeals in human history. It was just another ordinary day at the marketplace in Haiti, when the ground began to shake violently. A devastating 7.0 magnitude earthquake turned the world upside down in mere seconds. Before Evans could even process what was happening, the buildings around him collapsed and he found himself buried beneath tons of concrete and steel. The first few hours were filled with screams and cries for help, but gradually an eerie silence took over. Evans was alone, pinned in a tiny space barely big enough for his body. The darkness was absolute, suffocating, like being buried alive in a coffin of rubble. Days began to blur together. His throat burned with thirst, his stomach cramped with hunger. The human body can typically survive only 3 to 4 days without water. But Evans faced an impossible choice that would ultimately save his life. In the debris above him, sewage was slowly dripping down. It was contaminated, dangerous, but it was his only chance at survival. Every drop was a battle between disgust and the desperate will to live. As weeks passed, his body began to waste away. He lost nearly half his body weight. Delirium set in and hallucinations haunted him. He fought against the overwhelming urge to give up, to close his eyes and let go. But something inside him refused to surrender. He thought about his family, his children, using these memories as anchors to keep his sanity intact. The pain was constant, but Evans developed a routine. He would talk to himself, sing songs, and pray. He tried to move whatever parts of his body he could to maintain circulation. Each breath was a reminder that he was still alive, still fighting. 27 days. That's how long Evans remained in his concrete prison. Just when it seemed all hope was lost, when his voice had become barely a whisper, a cleanup crew heard his faint cries. The rescue operation was delicate and painstaking. After hours of careful digging, light finally reached Evans' eyes for the first time in nearly a month. When they pulled him out, medical professionals were stunned. He was severely dehydrated, emaciated, but somehow, against all odds, alive. Evans Monsignac had just set a record for earthquake survival, enduring conditions that should have been humanly impossible to survive. His story stands as a testament to the incredible resilience of the human spirit, reminding us that even in the darkest moments when all seems lost, hope and the will to live can perform miracles. Evans didn't just survive. He rewrote what we thought was possible in terms of human endurance.